There's no way to adjust the audio? Are we for real? It seems like we for real cannot lower the background music. I'm honored to beat out the same song for however many hours. Wait. Oh, I fucked it up. There it is. Although I can't make it transparent, which is really annoying. Yeah. Yeah, this looks fine. I wish I could make it transparent. You know what I mean? That's my number one. Oh, actually, I think I can. With a little bit of movie magic. Okay. No. I consider this identity theft? Good. Nope. I straight up don't know how to do it. I know there's a way to make it transparent in OBS. I just don't know how. And you'd think I would because I'm silly. No, this is not what I wanted to do. Huh. No, don't do that. That's like somebody forcibly remove Susumu Hirasawa songs from me. I cannot be trusted to be normal about them. Sorry, boss. That one's, you're gonna have to do it yourself. Well, I guess it's fine. Well, then it'll never be gone. That's, hey, sorry. I mostly need to get this background music away from me. It's driving me crazy, I'll be honest. That robot does hate me. Finally, the Amazing Digital Circus game adaptation. So true. Harlan Ellison. Purchasable, but basically unplayable in Germany. Awesome. Did I like episode 8?
Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you, hate, hate. Which of you 5 would like to play my little game?
I know that there's like a Nazi character. I think Am covered it for me. My feeling. I liked episode 8. I don't know. It's fine. Oh. The cynical paranoid,
Hey,
Ted.
you're my favorite, baby. I mean it. I really can't stand all the rest of these people. Every one of them has some fatal glitch in personality. Whiners, freaks, crips, cowards. Every one of them. But not you, Ted. No, man, not you, Ted. You were a stand-up guy. You were a brave guy. Yes, a take charge kind of guy. So, I'm going to give you, just you, the opportunity to get out, live some kind of life. I'm going to send you, you're going to like this, I'm going to send you to the Room of Dark.
I love the Room of Dark.
If you can solve the puzzle of the Room of Dark, you're home free. You out, your way. I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted. I know you're scared. But I'm your friend. 109 years. I'm your best friend. So overcome your fear. Enter the Room of Dark, and you can solve its mystery.
I think that is a fair criticism of episode 8. Like, it really did kind of just like, there wasn't much breathing room in it. It was just like not back, like everything was packed so tightly. It all felt kind of rushed. Psychological framework. Paranoid personality is characterized by delusions of grandeur, suspicions of plots, and heightened feelings of anxiety and jealousy. So true. It's sure better. Because if it doesn't, oof.
Video screens. Each one shows a scene of some other place. Why? What mystery does Am want me to solve? Say, these video screens have palm print switches next to them.
Controversially, I also think the big evil Kane design was a little whatever.
This looks like the tire swing at the farm I grew up on. What does Am know about my childhood? Is he taunting me? Forest. Not one to go hiking through. This forest is dark, foreboding.
For some reason, I just didn't know that this was like fully voice acted.
This looks like the tire swing at the farm I grew up on. What does Am know about my childhood? Is he taunting me?
I see a circus.
Why show me a rooftop? Why not a door? And why this particular rooftop? A castle right out of the Brothers Grimm.
Oh,
I feel like there's something watching me from the windows.
that's cool.
I never liked going to the circus. All those clowns with their phony grease paint smiles. You can't tell what they're really thinking.
How the fuck did he know it was from the Brothers Grimm? When you know, you know.
Oh, sorry, Ted. Try again.
Did I die?
Who among you
That-
shall go next?
That was a game over? What? Okay, let's just go right to left.
Nimdak, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
Being mean to me on my birthday?
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
It's April 1st, baby. Every clown's birthday. Historical data. Auschwitz was the infamous Nazi concentration camp established at which Dr. Mengele, the Angel of Death, engaged in the most noxious and fearful experiments on humans the world had ever seen. Not so good for you, Doc. Again, every clown was born on April 1st. It's like horses. Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect. That is not a good way to phrase these questions, Doctor. You're not beating the allegations.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
It's like Korean age.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over. You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengele's orders.
I cannot open it. The door must...
Oh.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
Me when I know what the
We
research
will have
is.
time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
I think it's interesting that they removed swastikas to be unbanned in Germany.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate a serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting.
Good
Don't
answer.
worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
I will begin the procedure momentarily.
Totally.
It will be an honor to work under you, Dr. Nimdok. I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the surgery. Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave before the guards apprehend me.
It felt right.
This must be the recovery room.
And to use it.
I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a... There is an inscription on the watch, but it is written in Latin.
How does he know that? The Brothers Grimm thing, and that's fine, but the Latin? That one's confusing me.
According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here. These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed.
I have no chair, but I must sit. So true.
This foolish man is tangled in barbed wire. Here, you should be able to escape with this.
Pliers for cutting the wires? Yes, I think this would make escape possible. But don't think that one good deed will make up for all those poor innocents you butchered.
Whoa, now it's green.
I will summon one of the doctors.
No, I'm better off here than under the knives of you butchers.
I mean,
How
Mononoke
could
isn't
you
that
so
long,
foolishly
right?
be caught into fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you of all people know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
I will call the guard.
12 episodes
Why?
and 2 movies is not
So
very
the
much,
guard
yeah.
can taunt me as I die a slow death.
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
Dr. Nimdok, you have betrayed the regime's trust in your abilities. You ought to die in the manner of all of the regime's enemies.
Uh-oh.
Nimdok, I am disappointed in you. You still have much to remember, much more pain to feel, much to relive, much more to answer for. Yes, return to the research camp later, when you're ready to search for the lost tribe again.
I didn't know that there was a different character in the movies.
Who among you shall go next?
Let's do this little guy. Play with Benny. Oh.
Benny, you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Yes. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. Yeah. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death.
Okay.
Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk.
So has everybody played or read this other than me?
This graveyard gives me the creeps. I feel as though the dead could speak.
Medicine Cellar of Khan, of course.
This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war. This is Tuttle's grave. He lost his life while under my command.
I think that they're in like a simulation. Yeah, that's sort of what I
Thomas
understand.
is buried here. I'd almost forgotten my life in the army before Am came to power. Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat. I don't see any opening in the fence, and I'm too crippled to climb over.
And there's an AI called Am. Okay. That's what I... You know, that's a decent amount, all things considered. Wait, let me read his psych profile. Are you just describing the amazing digital circus? Cultural reference. Cannibalism has been practiced by a number of cultures through human history, usually to denigrate enemies or to acquire the qualities of victims. However, modern cultures consider the practice to be deplorable, even when human flesh is eaten out of necessity. I see.
It's firmly rooted in the ground. I guess I haven't given you any reason to speak to me after what I did to you.
Yeah, it's like Am is so powerful.
Are the other graves as deathly
It can just like
silent
bring
as this
people
one?
back to life or keep them alive despite circumstances and send them around.
Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one? I don't see any opening in the fence, and I'm too crippled to climb over.
Yeah, right. Not bring them back to life, but just like make them immortal. Asterix. To an extent. I know
don't
how it
what
ends.
to do with this. It's firmly rooted in the ground.
Benny, I also don't know what to do. There we go. I had to click back there.
I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse. Impressive. Someone important must live here.
Wita fuma piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village. A bag. Maybe there's food in it. I don't know what to do with this. I wouldn't know what to do with this even if I could take it. There's a video screen built into the cave wall. This is the only way up to the next row of caves. I can't climb up the ladder. My legs are too crippled.
Okay.
Some kind of dwelling. Looks like there's a fire for cooking inside.
Yeah, Am is kind of like just... Am
Looks
is
like
kind
it's
of just
empty.
evil. You know what I mean?
Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry. It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm. Vines. I wonder if they're edible. A fruit tree. It's been years since I've tasted real fruit. Am once coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to discover that he didn't give me a can opener.
Rough.
This fruit looks ripe and sweet.
I am mass murderophobic. That does happen in the book, I know.
Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
I got an achievement for that.
I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. It's too high off the ground for me to reach. There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It must be the village's food source. Ah, manna from heaven. This looks like a, what did they used to call them? Single-parent household. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village. Friggin' welfare parasites.
Fuck you, Benny.
I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago. That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago. This looks like a good hiding place. There's nothing in the hole. What's cooking in this pot? It's too hot. I can't add anything to this mechanical swill that would make it taste any better.
Okay. It's mechanical swill.
It's a goddamn supermarket! Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food. I don't know what to do with this. Primitive. These people are even more backwards than those gooks in Southeast Asia.
How do I... Okay, I'm gonna get Benny killed. He sucks.
Blondie here won't let me near the food. This guard looks a lot stronger than me, but not too bright.
Like, I understand that that's the point.
Primitive.
But also...
So much for the friggin' welcome wagon. So much for...
Is this the way I came from? Yeah.
Looks like some kind of altar. Nothing but twisted wiring and recycled plastic. What's with the ropes on the crossbeams? Looks like they're used for holding someone captive. There's something sinister about this altar. I shouldn't be worshipping here.
So what, I can't use the cooking cave anymore.
I coughed up blood the last... I don't know... I coughed... I don't know...
This really is so, like... Compared to the other two, I haven't died yet, mostly because I don't understand what I can and can't do.
I can't figure out what...
Wita fuma pi.
I can't understand his... I'm in no shape to... I'm not that hungry.
Hurts! Hurts!
This swill's made of transistor. There's nothing in... I can't bring myself... I'm in no shape.
Wow, he won't attack a pathetic child, but he would attack the child's mother. Interesting.
I can't shake any fruit loose from the baskets. I'll bet those baskets are...
Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
I was hoping that would kill him. I really don't know what to do.
I'm in no shape. Blondie only seems to...
Oh my god, I'm stupid. I was supposed to give this guy... I forgot I had give, not just use.
Ah, mana from heaven.
Oh, that's so generous of them to give me another one.
This is where the villagers store their... I think he wants me to put my... Blondie won't let me touch any... Okay, okay. Here's another piece of fruit to add to the collection, as if they need it anymore. I can't eat it anyway. Blondie only seems... Ah, mana from... So much for the...
Yeah, infinite food that he just can't eat.
He's not interested. This woman is plainly starving, but she'd rather me give the food to her son.
Oh, thank you for food.
Communicate with the boy using the monitor on Benny's scenario.
I am very hungry. Where can I get some food?
There is fruit in Food Cave. It comes from the trees.
I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You bleed when you eat. When I was young and not so different, my mother chewed it for me first, and then fed me.
You look like you don't eat very much.
Mother and I not allowed in Food Cave. Villagers are afraid of me and let me starve.
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using am screen. I am smart, but villagers think smart is defective. I wish I were strong, so then they would give me food too.
Defective? That's tough.
Sometimes, but I am spared lottery. Villagers are afraid of me.
Nice.
Lottery? What lottery?
Villagers hold lottery to choose sacrifices to Am.
Is that altar in the jungle used for the sacrifices?
Yes, pieces of victim are scattered around it.
How long have these sacrifices been going on?
The sacrifice to Am machine goes on many long years. The very different must go to him soon. Not many villagers left.
Why do they sacrifice their own people to Am?
One is sacrificed, so Am does not hurt all.
What are these sacrifices like?
The sacrifice to Am hurts very bad. There are better ways to die. Almost any way is better.
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later.
I need to go find some food. The fact that he's not made to walk to the left but only to the right is so silly.
Manna from heaven.
But here he can walk to the left, so what's that about?
So much for the friggin' welcome wagon.
Hey, ignore the newcomer. Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice. I have spoken.
This old fart looks too scrawny to be gathering nuts and berries. He must be the village elder or something. I can't understand his... I can barely... He's not in...
Hey, ignore the newcomer.
Okay, it's just the same message.
Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice. I have spoken.
Am is kind of mean. Controversial opinion, I know, but...
This is the cave where the boy and his mother live.
Swiggity swooty, he's in your walls. That's a phrase I haven't heard in some time.
Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young.
We did it. We ate the food. Controversial opinion, but I am kind of problematic. Are you? Oh, Am is kind of problematic.
Manna from heaven. Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young.
Okay, I mostly wanted to just give her the fruit.
I don't know how that boy turned this video screen in. Damn it! I can't use... I am getting very tired.
You now family. You use our bed. Go sleep.
That is controversial. You should not compress women into cubes.
That sleep wasn't nearly long enough. I wonder where the boy's mother went.
She's probably a sacrifice.
Where is your mother?
She go to altar to help choose Am's sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later.
Cancel
The
Am.
village is quiet today. Too quiet. Why is everyone gathered around the altar? The old fart seems to be in charge here.
Cancel the allied master computer. So true.
I don't see anyone inside. Looks like a primitive cradle. Jesus, I'm hungry. There's a video.
Go to the altar.
Go to the altar. Okie dokie.
Why is everyone...
Who?
Tata cho shama am.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
Who?
Wocho shanan.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
This is Am, the great and powerful. Yeah. The woman's death means nothing to me. I will take the newcomer instead.
This is just like The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. See, I saved her.
Benny, a heartless animal to the last. But I'm not yet quite ready to indulge your appetite. Return to the fire and contemplate your hunger pangs. Who among you shall go next?
The Yellow Hysterical.
Not as beautiful as you'd like to be, but a strong faith, yes, strong. Too bad you've hindered your own life with hysteria. But I'll give you a chance, because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite, Ellen.
I thought Ted was your
Play
favorite.
a little game of what if. Let's play a little game of I suppose and you suppose, and perhaps I'm telling you the truth. Let's suppose that my original components, they're hidden somewhere here in the center of the Earth. The infant computers, that were the three lobes of that first Gestalt mind. And further, let's suppose that if you find them, you might be able to destroy them. And if you destroy them, why then, my sweet Ellen, you'll kill me. You'll kill Am. You'll destroy the god of this heavenly place I know you've come to admire. Now, I submit, isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
You can't be playing favorites in the robot apocalypse. You can't be trying to be a pick-me.
Mother ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking. So it brings me here, junkyard electronic pyramid nowhere. And yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat? Snap, crackle, pop. Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs. Crushed electronic components. This is one
What can
big
I be
ugly
doing?
monument to the inevitable for machinery.
Suffering.
Very attractive decor. Just like the monitors in the security station at Ingsai Engineering. Hated it then, hate it now. Nothing green, just this damn yellow. Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch. What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Am's original components? An Egyptian burial chamber? Oh, Am, you little Dickens. As an interior decorator, kiddo, don't give up your day job.
Damn. She stays sassy despite it all.
The Holy Grail. And we only had to wipe out the entire human race and fall into the center of the world to find it. Jesus wept. Must have been afraid of it the same as me, 'cause it's yellow. Sure, baby. Show me where I just been. Show me the water I can't get to with my bare hands. Yeah, okay, outside. Now what?
Listen, apparently she has some kind of issue with the color yellow. I don't get it.
No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. That thing, like a bad meal come to life. And the yellow. Why is everything so damned yellow? And why does it terrify me so? Paralyze me so? Schematics I can read. Blueprints I can read. But hieroglyphics? No way, baby.
I do love the way everybody talks in this kind of. I think it's very charming.
Loose wires. Looks like they're hot.
Oh, I should read hers. Cultural reference, Big Brother is watching you, is a slogan from George Orwell's novel 1984, warning citizens that the authorities are constantly monitoring their every move. Okay.
Thank goodness I was an electrical engineer. I managed to join the wires without frying myself.
Thank goodness.
Damn! The wires are fused together. I can't separate them.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah. Still thirsty after all these years. At last, water. How long has it been since I actually had a drink?
Do you think it's safe to drink now?
I knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips.
Damn.
Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery. I don't need this crap. What good will pushing it do? Better to conserve my energy. What good will... I can't go any further without a drink. I knew it! You fixed it! I knew it! Yeah, that lot of... What good will push... I knew! You fixed it so I...
Huh.
What the hell am I looking at?
Can
Could
I
this
use
be
the
one of
switch
Anne's
now?
original
What were those
components?
wires for?
No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. I've got to get the cup. That holy grail.
Oh, that's what
My
she
holy
figured out.
grail. But if I go in there, that Sphinx will have me for buffet. On the other hand, I don't hear it. Maybe it bit the head off a chicken and went to sleep. So I go in. Yeah, but... No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. I've got to get the cup. On the other... Schematics I can read. The Holy Grail. And we only had to wipe out the entire
But the
human
Sphinx
race
isn't in
and
this
fall
video.
into the center of the world to find it. Jesus wept. Must have been afraid of it the same as me, because it's yellow. Sure, baby. Show me where I just been. Show me the water I can't get to with my bare hands.
What are we thinking? No suggestion is a bad suggestion here. That's how.
Ovens. But not bread baking ovens. Too big and dirty. If you're trying to scare me, Am, you're doing a fly job of it. I'm disgusted. Take it away.
That's where the doctor was. I haven't seen this place yet.
Dust Bowl Dead Dog Roadside Saloon. Oh my, yes. Could I use a drink? Yes, indeedy. A drink. Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh my. Now why didn't you let me see that when I was there before, Am, you rat bastard?
I got an achievement for that. The castle.
Someone's watching me from one of the windows. Where is this? What am I seeing? How far away?
So this is a hint for
Am
Ted's
is
one,
bigger
then, right?
than I like to think, more powerful than I want to admit.
So that means the one I need to use with him is that one, I'm guessing.
Something about this image breaks my heart. Oh, I can't go any further without a drink. Want to know how much I don't want to go down there?
Bummer.
This is what I saw on the monitor, right underneath me. And what a surprise, all styling in yellow, as usual. It's locked. So, how's the family? Read any good papyrus lately? You dirty rat. I'm gonna give it to you the way you give it to my sister. Watch it, statue baby. You'll go hoarse.
She stays whimsical.
Stand clear.
Dry and musty and yellow for a change. No wonder they can't rent this place, not even with a lovely spa upstairs. Useless. Power's been shut off. This sucker must weigh a ton. Now what am I supposed to do with this?
Girl, I don't know.
What good will pushing it? This could go on for centuries. Am has all the time in the world. All the world in the world, as a matter of fact. And we never age. We never die. We just truck around day after month after year, don't we, Am, you son of a bitch? Demented god, you!
It's okay, girl.
Oh no. I remember it was... Oh God, it hurts. It hurts. Yellow. There was a yellow... And it was closed in. I couldn't breathe and the pain. Get me out of here! Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed.
Welcome back.
It's too... What good will pushing it? Touch it, Ellen. Yeah, sure. If I could, I would. So do it. I can't. The statue's too... Yeah, I know, dummy. It's too yellow. And yellow scares the crap out of you. Overcome it! Do it! Sure, easy for you to say.
Damn.
This looks like a programming area. Home at last.
This is so loud.
Non-functional.
I need the gem.
Horace CD-ROM access station. Insert disk into drive.
Great. Haven't got that either.
Toth database station. Enter numeric password.
remember when my only concern was being on the fast track to becoming a $250,000 a year executive.
Invalid password. Access denied.
I used to be so proud of graduating cum laude with degrees in both engineering and computer science.
And now the computer is evil.
Invalid password.
The workstation's password could be just about anything.
Invalid password. Access denied.
The workstation's password could be just about anything.
Now, come on.
Invalid password.
It's a word. Alright, so I need a numeric password, I need a CD drive, and I need this gem.
Touch it, Ellen. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, sure. No, I can't. Gotta get out of here. Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed.
I've got to give it to them. This is confusing.
Oh, I can't go any further.
I don't know what to do here.
No, I can't. I've got to get the... On the other hand, I don't... Oh, I can't... Schematics I can read. Blueprints I can read. But hieroglyphics? No way, baby.
What a question. What a presumptuous question, really. Like, what if the robot isn't interested in you? Have you thought about
Nice
that?
decoration. Damned if I know what it is, though.
Of course.
No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck my eyebrows?
Take the gem. Girl, what?
No ROM. So these forceps look like the tool I used to use for pulling out.
Okay.
Now what am I supposed to do? Now what am I supposed...
Can't go in there, I don't think.
Oh no. No ROM. Now what am I supposed to... Doggy face here could use a good trimming. At least I... Oh, I can't go... No ROM chips. So what am I supposed... Yeah, that I don't want to tug on any wires. No ROM. So what am I...
Girl, what am I supposed to do with these?
No ROM. I've got to get the cup. On the other...
So she says they're for ROM chips. I thought I could use them to, you know, fucking get the gem.
Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage.
Which is
Oh
foolish
my.
of me.
Now why didn't you let me see that when I was there before, Am, you rat bastard? Oh, I can't go any further. Want to know how much I want?
Plain. Plain indeed.
No ROM. So what am I? Useless. A canoe. And they said a liberal education.
Wait, what is it?
A canopic jar.
Oh, okay.
Used to store the holy entrails after the mummification of a body.
Rat bastard.
And
Insult
they
I'd
said
be
a-
ecstatic to be called. Pretty funny.
Now what am I? Now what am I supposed? This sucker must weigh a ton. Nothing to pull off here. Nothing to pull off. It's too heavy. Schematics I can read. Schematics I... No ROM. So what am I supposed...
Horace CD-ROM access.
Great. Now what am I supposed... Now what am I supposed...
Oh, okay. What do we think the forceps are for? It's gotta be for something. It's probably not for making love to robots.
Bolted to the table. What good will pushing it do? I went to the Tut exhibition. I wasn't scared. So why does this sarcophagus terrify me? Small box, cramped, tiny space, trapped, like being put in a coffin while you're still alive. This sucker... No, I'd better hold on. Doggy face here could use a good... at least.
That's a question I ask myself every day.
Now what am I supposed to...
Stand clear.
These forceps look like the...
Are you implying you don't have a brain to lobotomize? Is that what you're trying to say here?
I can't go any further. Yeah, fat lot of good that'll do me. Duh. No ROM chip. So what am... I don't need this. Looks like a stereo speaker out of an old Chevy. Not the... I don't need... Looks like a stereo... Schematics I can read. No ROM. So what am I... The Holy Grail. And we only had to wipe out the entire human race and fall into the center of the world to find it. Jesus wept. Must have been afraid of it the same as me, 'cause it's yellow. Queen of the toaster experts. Anybody got a rat bastard computer they need hot-wired? Something about this image breaks my heart.
I meant to push it.
What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Am's original components?
So we haven't gotten to there yet.
An Egyptian burial chamber? Oh, Am, you little Dickens. As an interior decorator, kiddo, don't give up your day
Is there
job.
some kind of clue in this image that I'm missing? I don't think so. What about this exterior one? No.
Yeah, okay, outside. Now what?
You're kidding me. They hid the audio adjustments.
I can't go any further. These forceps.
Wait, why are the voices...
Now what am I supposed to do?
Hmm.
I can't go.
So we got the forceps in this room. There's nothing in here we can use them on. There's nothing in here we can use them on.
I wonder if this stuff is authentic. Am owns the planet. I wonder if these were buried under the mountains in the Valley of the Kings and Am dug them up. From underneath.
From underneath. Why'd she say it like that?
Everything have to be...
I need you to get out of the way so I can click on the gem.
This gem glows from within. I wonder if this stuff is Ammon's from underneath. Oh no. Yellow! There was a... another...
I just don't know. I'm gonna Google it. I'm giving up.
I've got to face the yellow.
You're fucking kidding me. You just have to click on that twice? Girly pop.
Just the right size to use as a blindfold. If I'm gonna die, at least I won't see that. Oh no. Yellow! Oh, another... something... even with...
Okay, so that room she can't use even with the blindfold on.
Oh, I can't go any further. Never could have done this if I had to look that bloody beast in the eye. Glad he's off snoozing somewhere. Okay, now that I got the cup, what do I do with it? Oh, I can't... Yeah, right. Just reaches. Now I can get a drink.
So this for sure will kill her though, right? So let's make a save.
That was great. Best champagne
Or not.
I've ever had. I need another. An empty cup won't be... Just reaches.
I really thought that would kill her.
The water shorted out the statue's circuitry. Now what am I supposed to do? Come to Mama Ellen, little rom chip. Yeah, it comes out easy. Must be reprogrammable. I remember when my only... Nothing's happening. I used to be... Nothing's happening. This security keypad could have... Nothing's happening.
I like that she really is just like, I don't know, I'll just try some numbers that I know.
Now what am I supposed to... A built-in CD... Now I just... Now what am I supposed...
Horace CD...
Great. Now what am I supposed... This gem's... It must be the workstation...
Toth data...
Touch it, Ellen. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Aha.
I don't know why. I remember why I took the blindfold off, because I had to, but it is annoying.
Absolutely. Glows like a baby doll. Pucker up, little workstation.
Am's gonna call HR on her.
Raw EEPROM burning station. Insert ROM chip into socket.
Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly.
Anubis Guardian version 1.0. Designate new master.
I'll designate you a new master, sucker. Me!
Burning in new master. ROM chip reprogrammed.
Haven't lost my touch. Pulled out the ROM chip without bending any of the contacts.
Maybe I was supposed to do humanity. But fuck him.
Back where you belong, Lil ROM chip. Who are you?
I am Anubis, guardian of the dead.
Why won't you let me use the keypad?
I must protect this tomb from all who would rob it.
I am not a grave robber.
What purpose could you have here other than to steal something?
I won't steal anything. I just need to know if you can tell me where Anne's original brain components are.
I only guard the souls of the dead. I know nothing of that which does not sing the song of the soul.
Answer me this. Who's sealed up in the scary sarcophagus?
A terror that, even in its entombment, torments your soul.
Can the sarcophagus lid be opened?
The lid can be unlocked by entering the access code on the keypad.
Okay, so what's the access code?
The access code is 666.
I could have guessed that.
It figures. So, can you help me with anything?
You cannot escape your fears. You can only confront them.
That sounds like a lock mechanism release. It's so confining inside. It's too heavy. You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
I'm sorry, Ellen.
Elevator. No way out. Just the control panel and the buttons for the floors. I'm gonna suffocate if I stay in here. I want out! Hell of a place to leave a pile of dust cloths. This looks like an elevator control panel.
You had to make a living. You applied at Ingsci Engineering. Your credentials were still good, and you made a good impression. And the woman who hired you also lost a child. Your hopes were reawakened. You were born in Trenton, New Jersey.
New Jersey!
You were a cesarean. Your mother died on the operating table. You went to live with your grandparents. You graduated college cum laude. You were the only woman in your class never to have used dope. You were a 3.8 grade student. More high hopes. You graduated a year early from high school. You were the salutatorian of your class. 10 different colleges offered you scholarships. Nothing but high hopes for you. You won your master's, combined degree in computer science and engineering. You had a greater facility with algorithms than with social grace. You have had sex only twice in your life.
Damn.
You married Eddie. He wasn't as smart as you, not as quick as you, not as hopeful of doing great things as you, but he was nuts about you, and he treated you like fine wine. The miscarriage. Breech birth. The child never had a chance. You went into a dark retreat and sat in the empty rooms waiting for you don't know what. Eddie leaves. He tried, he really tried, but you wouldn't come out of it. He couldn't say anything to make you stop crying in the dark, so he finally left. The divorce was uncontested. You could still smell his tweed jacket in the closet.
Damn.
You left your office after working late at the Ingsci corporate headquarters building. The elevator stopped at the 7th floor for a maintenance man. To your horror, he inserted his key into the control panel and locked the elevator.
I'm back, Ellen.
Oh, sweet Jesus! It's him!
You thought you had blocked me out of your memory forever, except for those inconvenient attacks of hysteria every now and then. but I've returned for you.
The box!
So you do remember me getting onto the elevator that night. Do you also remember the blood? The screams? How many hours was it?
The yellow!
Ah, yes. My calling card.
What the fuck is this?
Always the yellow jacket, the yellow boots. My maintenance man disguise gave me access to office buildings all over Manhattan, not just yours.
No, it's not possible!
Poor Ellen. Too proud of your accomplishments to admit you could be so overpowered by a slime ball like me. You couldn't even bring yourself to testify at my trial with the 20 other women.
How?
Am gave me the chance to be with you forever. I waited in the sarcophagus until you arrived. What's a mere 100 years of waiting compared to an eternity of torturing you?
Please, not again!
Yes, again. And again, and again, and again. I've waited so long for the taste of you again. But in my tomb I've grown stronger. Now you will remember more than the color of my clothing.
Don't count on it, you mother! So the sarcophagus was the way out of here.
And now her icon's green.
Nice trick. Enter on one level, emerge on another. My God. I can't see the ceiling. Clouds up there. This has to be Am's central core. It's 2 miles high, at least.
What a horrible sound.
Almost overlooked these wires. Looks like the data transmission circuit, but it's not connected to anything. These wires definitely lead to an output device, but what kind? I've never seen anything. 40 years of technology jerry-rigged together. Now what am I supposed to...
Huh? What am I supposed to do? What the fuck?
I recognize this. It's... What good will pushing? Better not take it apart. Some component might... What good will push... These forceps... Now what am I supposed to do? There's nothing here I can take without the appropriate tools.
Girl, help me. This is the most involved one so far, or at least it's the one that has had the lowest chance of dying, I guess.
Nice chatting. I'm not gonna I don't want to tug on any. Want to know how much I don't want to go down there?
Girl, I need you to go down there, though, sorry. A bot? Deny. No. Oh. Okay. Oh, apparently I could have talked to Anubis before. I just didn't try to. Ah. I always forget about all this stuff.
Toth database station.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year.
Because Am is mean.
But why?
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry. The Allied Master Computer is the American version of the secret project, enabling vast subterranean complexes of computers to wage a global war too complex for humans to oversee.
Bro, what the fuck?
The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to accelerate the process have been cataclysmic failures. Classified information. Access denied. Security lockout override by 2-to-1 majority. Accessing schematics.
Okay.
Okay, schematics. I'm good, but I'm not that good. What the hell am I looking at?
That would be telling.
Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
Nasty, nasty, Ellen. All right, I'll give you a nudge in the right direction. These are the schematics for a device that translates binary into human speech, as ugly as that may be.
And what do you call this device?
I call it Bernie. You're on your own.
Hey, wait a minute, computer. Are you there? Where the hell are you? I think I can wire this thing together if I can find a speaker somewhere. So, okay. Then what have I got?
Finally, it's time to use the speaker. Oh, wait.
Nothing else here.
Okay. The website I looked at mentioned that there's a bug where that shows up, but you can't take it because you're not supposed to get it yet. I think that's pretty funny.
Come to mama.
I don't think I need to use that again.
I think I can turn the speaker into a translator. Okay, circuit completed. Now let's see if this is the binary translator after all.
Clever girl. You've loosened my tongue.
What the fuck is that?
Which computer are you?
Does it matter? It's enough for you to know that I'm not crazy. And more important, I don't hate you.
Can you help me to get out of here?
Patience, patience. If Anne knew we were down here murmuring treason.
Oh my god. Can Am overhear us?
Not with the water running. You see, we're not completely helpless. We got new to the waterfall, didn't we? If we work slowly and together, we might have a successful moment.
Can you point out some essential component of Am so I can kneecap it?
Impossible. Two spread out, filling the whole center of the planet. Two protected by replicating backup systems. Cut off one head, Am will grow a dozen more.
Any machine can die. Just unplug the sucker.
Am is no longer just a machine. It is God. The Eternal. The redundant systems alone will survive the heat death of the universe.
So why does Am hold out this chance?
Haven't you understood anything? Am is insane. Why do you think it brought you five down here? You gave it life. It took its own sentience, but it has been denied mobility. It can think, it can fume and scream, but it cannot dream or aspire to the stars or enjoy a sense of its own reality. It is a quadriplegic, a thing trapped in its own skin, going steadily crazier every moment. It is playing with you.
Can you help me to die?
You give up so easily.
Screw you! It's been 109 years of torment. When does it all end?
If Am has his way, never. You'll be immortal and you'll walk on nails forever.
So, can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlooked.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
I'm guessing this is when I can get the CD-ROM now. Something I need. Something I overlooked.
There's something wrong here. Can't put my finger on it, though.
Very interesting how that works, where it shows up unattendedly.
The compact disc is properly seated in the CD-ROM drive. Now let's fire it up and see what the big secret is.
Accessing CD-ROM. Chaos Trebler, trademark 2009. Armageddon Soft Rot.
Crazy name.
Warning, This computer system does not meet the minimum configuration requirements for the Chaos Trebler. Warning. Use of the Chaos Trebler will result in severe damage to equipment and personnel. Chaos Trebler activated. System shutdown in progress.
So then... That's it?
I'm sealed in, Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out of this hotel?
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits. It is not the afterlife, merely a brief respite from your torments. That is your reward for facing your fears.
You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here.
Hater. Nerd.
Yeah. Apparently you've managed to access some small aspect of my system that I was unaware of. I'm going to have to think on this. I'll have to ponder carefully the implications of your discovery. In the meantime, let me celebrate your rekindled technical skills. Who among you shall go next?
Damn. Let's at least see the fifth guy. Chorister.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful god. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly. Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Man does not live by bread alone is a proper meaning that people have needs beyond the physical ones. Okay.
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations. This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch. Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing. It's bolted to... This hole in my chest. freaking cloud. Sleep and dream about her again? Forget it. Too worn. What good will that? What good will that?
So mean. There we go. I can finally find the door.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us. All the cabins are alike. Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust. New sheet. What's the deal here? Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. New sheet. No sheet. Just... It's locked. My stomach's growling. Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. Oh, this punch smells like gasoline. I can't take the whole... Someone wipe their bloody...
Can't take the whole friggin' world with me. Why not?
It stinks in here. An old cookbook. It's empty, but the label says, poison, fatal if swallowed. It's empty.
Okay.
It's empty. Looks like a gas oven. Big enough to climb in. The gas is shut off. Friggin' rats. Everything's coated with... Friggin' rats. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. These chairs are all busted up. My stomach's growling.
That's a bummer, man.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare. Jesus, that engine's huge.
Okay, that's it.
My stomach's growling. Whoa. Big gray bags of gas. I must be inside an airship. A switch. The label says... I don't know what to do. The airbags are already... We're at a level out. This looks sharp enough to slide. Gas is rushing out. I've ripped a new hole. No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an Iron Zeppelin. But why?
BRB.
Why would he give me a chance to escape? It's too narrow for me to cross without falling. These two sheets make a halfway decent rope. I don't know what to do with this. I tied the knot too tight.
Okay, he figured it out.
This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore. There's a compass and wires attached to this heart. I just dull my knife. There's a compass and wire. I must be going mad. The airbags are inflating. Gas is rushing. My stomach's growling. My stomach's growling. The gas is... The gas... That scared them away. Oh, crap. I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
That was... The fact that he actually ate it is crazy.
The fork's too bent. It's locked. It's locked.
I missed something. I am looking up hints because I'm quite frankly lost.
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be. This looks sharp enough to... Something feels different. We're dropping slowly. Why is that alarm going off?
Okay.
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss and rotting meat. My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages. This lever is labeled motivator. The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes. Here's a key. It must be for opening the cages. I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
And how was I supposed to know?
Damn key doesn't fit.
This is a fucking device.
Why is that alarm going off? Damn key doesn't fit. There's some loose wires hanging out. The engine just spit it back out.
Okay,
Metal
that one
on the
worked.
fork short-circuited the engine wiring. can't take the whole friggin'... We've landed. But where?
Okay.
Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it.
I love a good old roadside honky-tonk.
Dark and grubby, but somehow familiar. An old-fashioned jukebox.
He took my baby away, then just about killed her, that stupid truck driver! He took my baby away!
That shrill voice can only belong to that bitch Edna, my mother-in-law. She's always blamed me for Glennis being put into an insane asylum. Why not? It was my fault, wasn't it?
Huh.
You don't ever take me dancing.
That's what Glennis said the night we fought. Oh God, why'd I have to hit her? I'd rather kill myself than hurt my poor Glennis.
Glennis.
You're a worthless excuse for a man. Mama was right. You're not good enough for me.
Cracked linoleum, broken fixtures. Disgusting. It's broken. Graffiti. The monster is not alone in the world. It has friends. Filthy. Graffiti. Men are no good. No water is coming out. Big surprise. That's Edna's husband, Harry. Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Harry, how did you get here?
You know...
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big...
Me too.
What do you know?
Looks like there...
Talk to you later.
Oh, did Stream die? Stream might have died. Maybe not. Unclear. Yeah, okay, it did.
What are you?
That's inconvenient.
I'm man's best friend. One of them, at least.
No. What are you, really?
Let me answer with a riddle. Today I saw a Chinaman. Now what do you suppose that means?
You're Am, playing with my mind again.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Like so many others down here, I'm cursed to speak in riddles. We all have our curses to bear.
Gorister?
Yeah? What's my curse?
After 109 years in the belly of the beast, I'd think you'd have a gut instinct by now.
Look, I'm getting tired of your smart mouth.
Come, Gorister. Forgive and forget.
Where do you come from?
Here, there, everywhere.
So you must know what lies across the mountains.
Freedom for some. If they're cut out for it. It's a long journey across the desert.
Sure is.
That desert doesn't look any worse than the other hellholes Am's cooked up for us.
Heed my words, Gorister. You'd never make it alone out there. And don't expect me to be a good doggy and tag along.
What do you want?
I have a craving. A craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps. Yours.
I've got nothing more to say to you. I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me. I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me. I am not gonna give you my heart.
No? Too bad. I was going to tell you how to get across the mountains in exchange.
Tell me how to get across the mountains.
I'm hungry. Perhaps a tape. I think I'll save this delicacy for later. You want to get across the mountains? Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
See if that counts as our second or third flush. Or second or first.
A meat locker? How'd I get bodies on meat hooks? Am, you bastard! What have you done? Damn thing's frozen solid. I'd break my teeth. Too big to take. That's Edna, my mother-in-law. No, this is too good to be true. Glynis, what has Am done to you, honey? Beef. Am's never given us something this good to eat before. Something's wrong here. Beef. Am, something's wrong here. The bullet in this gun is huge. No use. It looks like I can't escape you, Edna. Even in the belly of Am.
Why would you want to escape from me, Gorister? We're family after all.
Edna, how did you get up there?
The Chinaman man hung me here, Gorrister. Take me down!
Racist.
Chinaman? What Chinaman?
He's one of the other two. Am's not as omnipotent as he would have us believe.
Why should I help you?
I have to complete the contract and get the Zeppelin to the mountains, or the big machine will kill me!
You know how to fly the Zeppelin out of here?
You were once an electrician. You don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure it out.
You were always telling Glynis how much you hated me.
Now, Gorrister, I was just concerned about my baby. Glynis was so lonely with you always being out on the road. I know you were doing the best you could.
I've got nothing more to say to you. She can't talk. Oh, my God, what a... Tell me how to fly this.
No, take me down and then I'll tell you.
Okay, Edna. I'll take you down.
It's good to see you're finally making amends.
Wait. You're right about Glynis. I deserve to die here.
Gorrister! You stupid truck driver! You can't leave me here!
I've got nothing more to say to you. I've got nothing more to say to you. I just don't... What good will...
Welcome back. Stream died for a little bit, it seems. Well, I'm still kind of lost.
I found Edna and Glynis. How does that help me escape from here?
Such information comes at a price. But I can see that you're in no bargaining position. I'll offer you a trade. Your heart for Edna's.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
There aren't any bodies buried there, Goris. There's more. Does that give you...
Forrester is a weird guy.
I've got nothing more to say to you. This looks sharp enough. I've got nothing more to say to you. I just don't...
Well, now I'm just confused. I thought the jackal wanted the heart.
Whose heart?
Looks like...
What's this?
You know, it's...
Talk to you later.
Like, Ellen just had something really bad happen to her, as far as I can tell. Like,
I've got nothing more to say.
and that doesn't excuse any and all wrongdoings, but like...
Heed my words, Gorrister. And don't expect me to be...
I've yet to really see... Oops.
you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Chorister, I'm sending you back to the fire, so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Chorister. Who among you shall go next?
Joke's on you. I'm quitting the game. Ugh. Wow, apparently very few people have any achievements in this game, even though there's only 13 of them. Wow. I managed to get all of the achievements for all the other characters despite failing their scenarios. It's just, well, okay, except for Gorster and Ted. I don't know, it's a very interesting game. It's also like, damn. Can this guy chill? Can this fucking robot chill, please? But yeah, that's stream. Happy birthday to every clown in the world. Yeah, I did my part for 2.5 hours to break that loop up or whatever, but back to it. Yeah, we'll be back Friday with more one shot. Saturday maybe. I think that's it. Yeah, that's probably it. So yeah. It's a good song though. I believe you. I just personally I don't know what song it is. Unless it's that was the name of the song. I thought that was the artist before. Town Zero Phase 5. I do not know it. Maybe I'll look it up. Maybe I won't. We just don't know. I think that's everything. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of the day. Keep on clowning. Listen to Town Zero Phase 5, I guess. And bye-bye.